Alright, hello and what is up everybody, Cleffa Biggs here. Once again playing some more modded Minecraft Create Ultimate Solution. We lost that off, I made this. It's a windmill with, well, it's a power plant that I'm making. Green power with invisible power generation. Now, I know I said last time I was going to go ahead and do the things off the streams. I completely forgot to do that. Okay, just 100% completely forgot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Just gonna be honest. I forgot, okay? I appreciate you didn't judge me for, forgetting to do things I said I was gonna do. Because we're all humans. We're all allowed to make mistakes. And forget things. And you know what? Just fine. Okay, that's absolutely fine. That's perfectly fine. That's normal. Alright, I do have to make a path going from here and connect it. It's basically just going... I could destroy this landscape here and make a path that goes from... This is a stairway. That's not gonna work. It has to be a bit of a flat road here. It can work here. Yeah, I'll make a path going from here to there. Anyway, one thing about this pack is that there are quests. You may not know it from the fact that I've pretty much ignored them, but they are technically quests to do in this pack that I have been ignoring the fucking hell out of. As you see, I really don't have any rhyme or reason, really. It's just make all the bits and bobs of Create. Which I haven't done any of that. Okay? I'm gonna be real honest. I haven't really focused on that. Like, at all. I kind of just been messing around with the other mods here. Like, there's a mechanism here, there's immersive engineering here, there's refined storage, the good one. That's here. And so I kind of been doing that. Why am I blue? Fully repaired. You require string. String. Alright, everything else is string. How much glass is in there? Oh my gosh, just one more block and one more pane. Let's go. Finally, I emptied the system of all that data file I put in there. Alright. So yeah, that's good. Now the only problem is power generation. So I'm thinking, even though I wanted to avoid it. No, let me keep avoiding it. Put that in there, I have so many tools on me. How are we doing? Oh. Oof. Okay. In all of my, wood. Yeah, the dynamos are just not good power generation. Now, there is power that I am generating. I need relays. I think it's called low voltage relays and low voltage. And you insulate low voltage wire, which is just tough fiber and LV wire, which is just that. And hemp fiber around a creosote string. I can do that. But also I need Where the fuck's the relays? Oh, probably page 2. Yep. Alright. Luckily, my hip is just over here. Why is there a random bolt of thunder? During daytime. Like, are we gonna talk about that? Or is this like a case of I have to accept that? Like, I would like to know why. Like, what was that about? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore the fact that there was this random ass thunder. How am I doing for lava generation? I mean, that's full, that's full, that's still not full, but it's slowly filling up over time. So I have that, I need to make the strings. Doors. Alright, I have a fiber, I need to take this copper here, just smash it with the hammer. Do that. Grab the cutters. And let me make sure, okay. I should not have used all my copper, so the relay like that. I needed some. Alright. And that industrial fiber in there. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, before I process any more ores, right? I can do 3 times ore processing. The problem is power generation. Now, as much as I want to do green power, I'm gonna have to be realistic here. I'm still not at the stage where I can just go full on green power. Also, why the hell does that look like a solar power? I mean, I know it's a giant 4-leaf clover, which, by the way, why are these 4-leaf clovers so damn big? But, yeah. Alright, bees. So it seems like the bees can spawn on any trees, which means how a tree farm works. Like, how would you be able to, you know, grow the trees and not have bee spawns? Unless it's just like certain types of wood they grow on. But I know they love growing on oak for some reason. Alright. Yeah, one thing I forgot to do Was I forgot to check, is there any way to make the crate blocks? Gotta replant these trees. Some of them have not grown, but hey. They'll grow eventually. Just have a dirt nap. You may not dead, just having a dirt nap. Gosh, calm down. Wait a minute. I just realized something, right? There might be a way for green power with create. Because right now in the basement of my house, which I don't know why, I do technically have a great power generator going on. Now what I can do is that there is something called an alternator that just takes create power and turns it into electrical power. So yeah, I have this. And it is technically green. Lava is all natural. Water is all natural. So yeah, if I just take a wee bit of, yeah, that's a valid source of green power. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna need copper. Open you damn door. How much copper do I have? Not that much. I really need to get the digital mining going. But let me get 3-ton ore processing before I do digital miner. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw that lava, throw the copper in there. Is that 18? Because that sure as hell doesn't look like 18 blocks. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. Okay, it is. So it's gonna give me 2 blocks. Have an idea. So I use the steam engine, have the steam engine go to a speed controller, have the speed controller crank up that power real high, and have it generate electricity. Boom, green power. I put 18 there, this should have doubled it. Don't tell me it reconfigured my settings and it made it default where it's just 30% extra and not... Hold on, I will check right now because I forgot to check to see if I was seeing nuggets in the system. Throw that in there. Because I think it did reconfigure my config files to just 30% more. Motherfuck! Yeah, okay. When I updated the mod pack, it changed Tinker's construct to just give me 30% more rather than a doubling like it's supposed to do. Gosh, effing darn. Alright, I'm gonna need like 3 times more processing. So we're gonna use create to generate power. We're gonna use that power it generates to make 3 times more processing thing. be 4 ingots in there. Finish that off. Saying 90 millibuckets in there. There's 1 ingot left. Alright. Weather. I get it. You're raining on my parade. Not right now, please. Throw that in there. There's my hammer. And we got copper. Eight of these I'm gonna need. Didn't need 8 of these. Whoopsies. And now then I need fluid tanks. I think it's just called a tank. Okay, never mind. I know the crafting recipe for it. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Grab these. Engines to them. Shafts. Now I need a speed controller. I'll make you. Oh fuck, precision here. Fuck. %80 chance as well. Yeah, I am 100% gonna have to change that to be 100% because I'm not dealing with this shit. Alright, so I'm just going to have to use controllers to speed up and going to have to use gears to speed up and speed down. That's fine. That is fine for now. I'm not going to look too deeply into it. Don't need you, don't need you. What I do need is to go ahead, grab you. Of course I put my bucket away when I need my bucket. Now there's supposed to be a way of bringing fluids into like refined storage and then grafting directly with them. I just don't know how. Alright. Take you off, do that. Yep. Yep. I need a lot more than that. So let's just make a whole bunch of these. Yeah. Yeah. Forgot to take it out. And go ahead and put this back in there. Take you out. Put you over here. Take out the slag. Take out that steel. Eat the slag. Let's put you back in there. And now then. Need 5. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's another one. Just gonna have to really assume that it's working, even though it's invisible. Now, I forgot how many you can have on a thing. I want to say it's just 4, if I remember correctly. Because I think it's just 4. Then after that, it's like 2 heavy or something, and you require another kinetic dynamo. Alright, but that should be generating power. If I turn off the shaders, you'll be able to see the wheels spinning. Which, video settings, shaders. Yeah, you turn it off, and see? You can see the wheels spinning. They're not all in sync with each other. One is spinning faster than the others, and I don't know why. If you look at the water, it's all even. Let me try BSL. Nope. BSL makes them invisible as well. Let's try Super Duper Vanilla. Nope. So every shader just cannot see it spinning. That's so strange. Alright. Well, nothing I can do about that. How the hell do I make a... what do you call it? Lamp post... no. Street posts. Let's go with posts. The wooden post is 2 wooden fence and stone bricks. I don't have any aluminum. I do have the steel, so I can do a steel one. Alright. Just because it was easier to make it out of steel than it was to make it out of treated wood. And I don't have enough aluminum. Let me put that in there before I waste it. Do I have any stone bricks pre-made? No, but I do have stone. Yeah, that's fine. I'm definitely gonna want to make a road. So I can make 3s. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna definitely want to do is I have the relays on the side of the building. Do I have clay? No, better question. Do I have any terracotta? No. Let's do 12 of these. And I know I can get terracotta from a Badlands. I mean, should I just lower this down by 1? Or no, I'll just leave it. Put that in there, and now then. Alright, let's go ahead and cook the stone. Come on, you should almost be done here. You into planks and re-up the system so I don't lose power. Some copper ingots. That's a whole bunch. Oh, right. Let me make the damn relays and connectors and the low volt wires. It's the insulator. Put the terracotta in there. LV. Like that. Any of these seems fine. Good. 4 of these, and what am I missing? Another 4 of these, alright. Good, that makes 4. And this makes 8. Now there is a power lantern you can make that not only provides light, but also prevents things from spawning. The only problem is I can't really make it right now because I don't have the thingamabobbers to make it. Okay, so I need LV connector over here. Because this is 1% LV power. There should be a lot more power in that than that. Thank you. Now, what I need to do is put this right here. And put a relay on top, like so. as I recall, you can only go 32 away. So from here, let's... Alright, so at 943, and moving it at negative x, so that's going to be 912. That's where the next one has to go. Wow. Oh shit, the distance is much shorter. So distance is literally right here. Okay, and then put that there. Are you fucking with me? Alright, how far away is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I literally have to put another relay here. So how far is this? So this is at 912, I know that. And this is 927, so 16 blocks? I thought it was 32. Okay, that's way more limiting than I thought it was going to be. Yikes. So I can only go 16 blocks away? Oof. Big oof. Alright. Okay, that's gonna be fine. What did I come in here for the stone cutter, right? And do I have any more diorite? Yes, I do. Throw you in there. I need small diorite slabs. There we go. Alright. So this isn't going to fall out perfectly, but that's okay. I'll fill it in with dirt. And dirt. Nice. Wondering why I'm not using the wand, because the wand doesn't like slabs that much. It has a tendency to put slabs at the wrong altitude. Clear this all out. And how high do I have to go? Basically to here. If you're wondering, this is the path that I'm outlining. It's not the path that power lines are going to take. The power lines are definitely going to take a different path because this would be a waste of materials to have it take this path. Okay, I think right about here. What I can do is this. Oh, you know what? No, that's stupid. What I can do is just have it go like this. There we go. I'm gonna need to get more diorite. But yeah, it's just 16 blocks sucks balls. That really sucks balls. Now there is a way to make pass-throughs. I forget what you have to do. I think you have to put like 2 relays on a thing, and then you right-click it with the hammer to create a pass-through block. So that's kind of what I want to do here. Because if I look at this, right? Like, let me see. I put a relay here. I know it's in line with that middle window. Let me get the hammer. This may or may not work. But there's a way to make like power pass through. That there, and then nope. Damn it. What's the immersive engineering book called? I think it's called the Engineering Manual. Okay. Because there is definitely a way to make, assuming they haven't took that away. Because they might have taken that away. I know I have bookshelves, and I apparently do not have bookshelves. But I know I have bookshelves somewhere. Okay, where you at, books? Show yourself. Gain lots of kelp for recreate. There we go. I knew I had books. Cause like, didn't I raid a village? Throw this in there. Make one of these real quick. Alright, basic wiring next to connector acts as an input and output, relays connector wires and transformer to switch to different loads of wires. Feed through, there we go. Feed through insulators allow connecting wiring from one side of a wall to wiring on the other side. They can be created with any normal solid block in the middle by right-clicking either two connectors with an engineer's hammers. Redstone can be used to create feed through insulators for corresponding wire types. Wait, what? Feed through insulators allowed connecting wirings. It says right click either the two connector with an engineer harness. All common types of connectors, powers, and redstone can be used to create a feed through insulator for the corresponding wiring type. Not sure if that's working, because I definitely did that. This is an engineer's hammer, and it says right click either of the two. Like, does this have to be an actual connector and not a relay? Oh shit, I think it has to be a connector, not a relay. Let me see if that worked. Let's go to the other side real quick. Take this out. Okay, it's connectors, not relay. Alright, that one's on me. And this should be fine, because connectors can only have one type of connection. A relay accepts multiple. Okay, that one's on me. And now 16 blocks out. One. Okay, checking Z, negative Z, so 637 minus 16, that is 21. Alright. Let's hope this works. It's not too far away. You're too far away from the previous connection. Damn it, it's 15. Alright. You know what I could do is I can literally just go ahead, click that, travel in a straight line looking down. Once it turns red, then I know I'm in a safe distance. And then I do that, and I do that. Yeah, why was I counting when I could have just did that the entire time? Okay. So, if all works, the problem with that system, as is that it might be confused about where the power is supposed to go. So what I can do is just break this line here. As that fills up with power, then I know, okay, power is flowing through it. So I add that back. There we go. The only problem is that's adding literally next to nothing. Are you serious right now? There's just not that much power coming through the system. If I look at this one, it's saying 6 FE. Disappointing to say the least. Now what I can do is, hold on, option, video settings, shaders. Gonna turn these off for a little bit so I can see. Now, do I still have my bucket on me? Yes, I do. So if I go ahead, pick up that water block and put it right there. Yeah, that works. Spinning way faster. Now then, is that generating more power? 20 FE. I mean, that worked. Now, another thing I think you could do is like source blocks. I mean, magma blocks. Let me try that. Yes, I know, everything's ugly right now. There's no shaders on, it doesn't look that pretty. I know, I know. Minecraft with no shaders just looks so bad. You never realize how bad something looks until you live without something, then you're like, oh god, it looks horrible. But I know I have magma blocks, right? So what if I go here, right? I take out this one, and I go ahead and I put a magma block there. Is it making that spin any faster? It doesn't look like it's spinning faster, but I can check over here. It's not spinning any faster. Okay, so the magma blocks do not work. Alright, good to know. It's just a case of where the water is flowing from. So if I take this block here and I move it to up here, there's a big bit of desyncing going on, but it looks even all on top. And if I check over here, alright. Now that's where 4 blocks goes. So what I need to do is make another one, get another watermill going. But yeah, that's like pure shit. I know I can use lava and blue ice with the thermodynamic generator, and that will generate power as well. But I don't exactly have blue ice, and I would have to go to an ice puller thing. Let me turn the shades back on, because this is like ass. I don't know why it's invisible. I really don't. It could be whatever lighting bug there is, because there's a lighting bug that makes it so like you can't see you can't see shaft properly. Let me make another connect dynamo. What I can do to separate these is that I can literally just do this. Take this one off. Down one. Tell me I still have basic universal cable. Yes. And I want to say that this side is an input. connection there. Unfortunately, I'm still very much running out of power. So let's go ahead, get those lines green. Come on. Yeah, this is just generating way more power. It's just way more power for a lot less work. Damn it. How do we get an alternator? You have to be made with mechanical crafting. Mechanical crafting. Okay, so I can make that without... It is technically green power. Alright, let me go ahead and grab some tough. And what is that block I'm using over there? This is small tough bricks from Crate. Alright, small tough bricks. This is what we're gonna do. Now the water, luckily this flows right here, so I can just go ahead and cut this off here. Gotta do that. Gonna just cut this whole entire waterway off here. Gonna try very different forms of power generations, you know. I got the polished deep plate, so let's go ahead and hard cut here. There we go. Now this thing that I made over here is completely useless, because that's as far as the kiddie pool is going. Make sure that's probably not making anything flow faster. But doing it just in case it adds anything. I can let you check the power output. It's adding literally nothing. What I can do is move it all down by one. Put in the water first. And see if that helps at all. Because right now this kind of looks shit, not gonna lie. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to clean up. And then how it flows back here, yeah. Alright, it's going to be a pain in the ass to clean up, but I want this to look a bit better. Alright, so take back all my water wheels. Not in the mood for that shit. I can also just move this up. And that's fine. It just takes on the system on the other side. That's all. There we go. That's all hooked up again. Stop it from going where I don't want it to go. 13 FE per tick. I am generating even worse power than I was before. Why is it even worse? Sure, where I got all this dirt from, but sure. Alright, and let me go ahead and turn off the shader so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Go. And now if I go over here, 20 FE per tick. Okay, so the problem was there was no water flowing underneath it as well to push it. And even though I think I already know the answer for this, let me go ahead, grab this. Turn it off of bucket mode. So, and then boom, boom, boom. Alright, and now then, how many think I'm gonna get in? Oh no, that works. Of course, I knew there was a limit for this. Okay, there is a limit. Because that's only doing 12 FE per tick. It's not the Chimeric Dynamo. The Chimeric Dynamo has a lot more power. I mean, it had way more power in it. So it can only recognize up to 4 windmills. Right, up to 4 water mills. Because this won't affect it. Yep, still saying 20, but I think this will. Or is it when it desyncs? That's when it's like, hey mate, this is all I can take. 19. Oh, okay. Nope. So it's 4 per kinetic dynamo. Alright, luckily with the shaders on, then you won't be able to see that. Dynamo, and then it can go right there. Okay, so that actually works out for me. Remember, it's 16 per 1. 2 per that. I need a lot more than this. So let me go ahead, turn it all into sticks. I only need 10 of these. Of course I need more. You. Should 100% did this off stream. Well, that's my fault for not doing this off stream like I told myself I was going to. But instead, being lazy. Alright, so there's the other 4. That's the last of the 4. No more of these are going to be made. And now, how do I make a connect dynamo? Connect dynamo is... right, all that crap. Hopefully I still have copper in the systems. Alright, connect dynamo. Thank you. One insulated coil, and you are made like that. There we go. And now I need the LV relay and connectors again. Oof. Alright, good thing that requires less materials. Dude, it does to make it in the first place. And stone bricks. Grab that stone from there. Grab that stone from there. Alright, and I have the hammer on me. Good. So I want it to be right here. So 1, 2, and right there seems good. I want to stop bouncing, please. Okay, 3 and 4. Almost perfectly synced. Oh well. Alright, so I need an LV connector here. LV connector. Let's put on this one. Actually, I think I can't do that there. I think on the other side of this wall is that. Fuck. Alright, what I can do is just break a hole in the wall. Right here. And what's right here? Alright, where I broke that hole in the wall, that's perfect. So I just put this back. LV connector here. I know it's underneath this one. And now then, is this gonna work? Because this is not a normal Minecraft block. Nope. Of course it's not gonna work. It has to be vanilla Minecraft. So I just have to do it to the side of it then. Alright, this one will do. I guess it has to be either vanilla Minecraft or it has to be, there we go, one pass-through fitting. Put that there. And now I need one insulated wire going from there to there, and that should hook it up. So that's full of power right now. Damn it. Goodbye. Really? Well, let's just make insulated wire so I don't get zippies out. Connect to there, and that should immediately drain it. Okay. So that is feeding into the system. The only problem is that's not a lot of power. So altogether it's 30 FE. 32 FE. That doesn't make sense. How? There should be 40. Unless these relays have power loss in between them. And still not as good a source of power. It's just burning some logs. I mean, this is million FE per tick. I forget, there's a way to like see exactly the rate. Yeah, the input is 272 FE per tick. Well, the output is 1.6 FE per tick. Ugh. Alright. AC. You can turn off. I'm freezing my tits off here. Fan, you turn on. Sorry, summer is humid. I have my AC on to dehumidify place. Actually, summer is in a few days. But, alright. Also, let's go ahead and turn those settings back on. Alright. I do have some dirt. And let's just fill this all up with dirt. Or as most of it as can. I'll cover with grass eventually. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay, so green power via water mill from Immersive Engineering, absolute flop. It's pure hot garbage. It's not generating enough power for shit. That was a failure. Yeah, also it's invisible. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead, tear up the ground here, put in regular cobblestone, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the alternator in. Now, can I even make the alternator? Also, let me get rid of any seeds I have, and let me see if I can make the alternator. In between streams, I'll finish up this pathing here, so it looks better. I'll also go ahead and make some more of those wooden posts and put like street lanterns on them. Or just use regular fence and walls. And have like some street lines, just regular lanterns in effect. Alright, that can go bye-bye, bye-bye. Damn it. I am so disappointed. Steel in there. Alright. Thank you. Had my builders one on me. Did not even use it the entire time. Fucking brilliant. Alright, so the alternator is... Is the alternator what takes create to make RF, or is the other way around? Alternator. Okay, yeah, it generates electricity. Yeah, let me top this up real quick with some birch. Put that in there. Let's just be on the safe side. Alright, in order to make you, I can easily make that. So that makes 16 spools. I don't have any copper plates, do I? Oh, I have some copper. My immersive hammer is almost broken. Okay, that was a little bit too much. Why did I put those coppers back in the system? I still need them. Wish I got more from my copper, but... Fuck. Alright, it's plus 30%, which sucks balls. Because if I put it in one block of copper, or one block's worth of copper, I'll get 12 ingots. If I put in 2 blocks, one block of copper, I get 3 extra, 2 blocks of copper. I have to put in 3 blocks to get in a 4th block. So that's 27. And I'm running out of copper, because that was the one thing I didn't mine like crazy. Next stream, 100% getting an additional miner. And 3 times more processing. Actually, I can't do any of that because power is still rocky. Alright, let's hope that the alternator is my saving grace here. It probably won't be. I'm gonna be realistic, but I'm gonna hope that the alternator is gonna be my saving grace. I need a sink and my basic mechanical pipe. Sink. Basic mechanical pipes. And what else do I need? My configurator. Nope. Just gonna do regular. Yeah, no, I like the cups and bricks. I think I need more than 64. Let me take that, and let me take that 13. That's not doing anything. Do that with it. Wish you told me what heat source I can use. Alright, and visible power goes burr. And now then, let me go ahead, grab the hammer. Actually, the vein hammer would be good for this because the vein hammer does specifically only certain things. Ow. I see. Hopefully, I didn't get any of the ones on the other side. I do need to make the photogenic grow so I can get like redstone on tap. And of course I put away my builder's wand when I could have used it. Alright, so some of this will have to get destroyed. Almost had enough. Alright, gotta put that in there. I mean, the good thing about this is that it's... The fuck? Oh, right, yeah. Because I used all that wood. This thing's full. I'm like, why is that full? But I was going to say, the good thing about the watermill is that it's a constant stream of power, even though it's not that powerful. Alright, so now that that's done, let me go ahead and rake this up. So I'm going to want the sink. Let's put the sink right here. I'm going to put it all in the corner here. That right there. Actually, gonna put this sink right around here. That right there. Open up the ground here. Throw that away. And now then, I have to make a back door here. Take you out. Bucket mode. Place, 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 place. Love the food tanks. So good. So put that back in the system. Let it sort itself out. so now then... there we go. There we go. And now all you need is the water to start flowing in. Oh, okay. Seriously, how is lava a low heat fuel? Like, that one I don't get at all. Actually, let me go ahead and break this one. Put that up higher. And now then. There we go. Alright, so I can use gears to make that spin faster. Invisible power over there, very visible power here. Yep, makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Let me get this Sugar King here. Why is there random as lightning bolts when it's not raining? Makes no sense. Alright, and the fuck? Completely forgot why I need the paper. Hey, the trees I planted finally grew. See, people, I wasn't just deforesting nature, I was contributing to it. Alright, need to make sandpaper. That's why I was making... that's why I was grabbing Sugar King. Eat those. Yeet. I feel like raising it up just by one and moving the star up by one so it stops fucking up when I go down that one stair to come in here. Alright, let me go ahead, turn you into perch. Planks. Put you in there. Let's keep the power grid topped off at all times, shall we? And now then, to make you... didn't know the recipe for that didn't change. And is this copper and zinc? Yep. Alright, zinc. Hammer. Ooh. That has to be press with a crate machine. I cannot make it any other way. Or a plate cast would do it. Or just pull our molten zinc. Oh, that's andesite alloy. Can be used to press or break items. When used, press or destroy items held in offhand. Oh, okay. So, let's just put this in my offhand. Somehow pressing... That doesn't make much sense, but hey, if it works, it works. Right, I don't think I have any copper pre-made, do I? No, but I just remember I put copper in the thing. How many is in here? Did I math correctly? 4 blocks, yep. Put in 3, get 1 extra block. Sure why always when it gives me a damn button uselessness. Alright, so put that in there. Right, copper. Hammer. 3, 4. Sure. Just realized I create immersive engineering, do a lot of overlapping stuff. Have everything except for the iron plates. And the iron rod is just that. Not that one. The immersive engineering one, easier to make. Make one of you. Wait, what? Oh, so I can use iron nugs or I can use zinc nugs. It'll still just give me the same amount. I mean, it would have been nice if it gave me more. Or I can do a 1-to-1 if I just use a mixer for andesite and iron, andesite and nuggets. Andesite still has no easy way of getting a hand on it. Okay, so I can use a cobble gen to make cobblestone. Use a drill to break cobblestone. Put the cobblestone into a mill to make gravel. Have the gravel be washed to make flint. Well, some of it be washed to make flint, some of it stays gravel. Combine that with lava and the lava generator, and that can make andesite on tap. That would be a long ass chain, but it's fully possible. You do not have much on you, man. Alright, and do I have everything? But except for you. Damn it, my hammer just literally broke. Alright. Why did I put that away? I mean, it's gonna be a fresh hammer. Okay, so according to this, I have everything that I need. So I need 6 of these plates. Six plates. Coils, I think they are. Copper spools. 3 of those. I need my capacitor, rods, gosh, Jenny. Rods, capacitors, andesite alloy. Alright, that's all good. Now I need to make these damn things. Brass, can I make you easily? Molten brass is... copper and zinc. How much I bet that I cannot just make that in the smeltery? Ay, ay, ay. Oh wait, I can. Why did I think I needed the... Okay. Alright, let me get rid of the configurator. I'm not using you. Vein hammer can go away. I'm not using it right now. Oh, it's so strange. Because I literally made brass before. Like, why did I think I needed, Alright. So I have the brass. And before I run out of redstone, let me make the photogenic roller and an electric furnace. Put that in here, put that in there. Okay. I think I need to use a different crafting bench because I think the crafting bench is unfortunately not giving me options. But I'd rather not waste a diamond for this. Oh, wait. My own inventory. I was having a moment there. I was having a Roy G. Biv moment right there. Okay, so I have that, and now... And I put you in my offhand, and there we go. Damn, that sandpaper got wore down real quick. 2, 3 of these. 1. Alright, we're gonna have a moment here. That's real smart. That's real smart. I need 12 of these. One more should do the trick. There we go. And let me go ahead and grab some planks just in case I need to make gears. Oh, I need the wrench. Right. It's not in my backpack. Do I really need the wrench over here? Not in that chest. I did. There it is. I shouldn't need you, Crank, but I'm gonna bring you just in case. Alrighty then. So let's go ahead, craft this thing, the alternator, and hopefully that will allow me to make power. So I'm gonna need 1 gear. Put that on this. And I can put it over here. 2, 3, funny shape. Cause it's like a star shape. Nope. Getting it back. There we go. And I need to take this from the bottom. And put it on the top here. Now, as long as the arrows all point to each other, it's going to craft whatever I want. So let's put this down there. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! And it's gonna craft it slowly but surely. And then drop it off. Alright. And now I can break all of this. Break that. And what I'm going to want is 2 large gears. And another small gear. I hate doing it like this, but let's make it faster. So yeah, that was gonna get some quest done. I don't like when it's in the ground. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do that. Put that there. Put that there. Oh, fuck. Really? That overstressed it. Are we serious right now? That overstressed it. Wow. Ay, ay, ay. There's something goggles, right? What is it? Engineer's goggles. How do I make you? So 1 gold sheet, a cup of glass, and some string. How did that overstressed it? Because you're going to tell me right now, it's treating lava the same way I would treat a campfire. I'm going to lose my flipping mind. Okay. Put that on my head. The size is too big. So water is great. The problem is the heat. So that's only producing 2,000 stress units with 2 engines. Also, what tier did it say was? Passive. So really, it's telling me that lava is no different than a campfire. Hold on, I'm gonna lose my mind here. Is this for real? Because that's probably got to be a config file, which if it is, I'm changing that config file. So you're not going to tell me that lava, flipping lava, is as high, I mean, as much heat as a can. So the game is literally trying to tell me that lava has as much heat as campfires. That I'm definitely going into config file and changing that. Because that's just no. That's just nah. I'm not accepting that, okay? That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Alright, how the hell do I see what type of... It's like, if I look at lava, right? I can go over here and look at U for uses. Right, I feel like I can just feed you lava. Oh, the block history uses it. Basalt, cobblestone, and limestone. As well as scorcher and stone. Currently, netherite, flint, and lava will make redstone. 12 blocks of coal and lava will make a diamond. I mean, that's cool and all, but... There's heavy oil, lava, ethanol, light oil. Oh, I can just feed it, create sub oil. Oh, at least in this mod pack, biofuel is a lot better than fucking, like, And how crazy difficult is biofuel? The Cinderflower still... Okay, it's netherrack. I'm like, hey, if you're telling me I gotta crush the skulls of my enemies, that's gonna be hell on earth. And netherrack can be made with bulk hunting basalt. Okay, so I can use a block extractor and netherrack. And then crush it. Then use like what, a mechanical arm in order to feed them their blaze biofuel. No, I could just use pipes to feed them the biofuel. Alright, that's great and all, but that doesn't help me with my Steam engine and all. I'm pissed off. Like, I gotta change the config file. Or I burn biofuel. It's like, oh my gosh. You know what I need to do? I need to look at the fluid tank and click U on U. Okay, I really don't like burning diesel. A horizontal fluid tank less efficient when used as a boiler. Great. That really just took the cells out of my win. I mean, the wins out of my sales. Because I just put this here, right? Yeah, not enough speed to actually generate powers on that end. So that's not going to do anything. Alright, what if I take this out, this out, this out? What if I do that? Okay, that's working. So I just need an LV. Only problem is I can only take one. Because that's the thing about connectors, they can only accept one input. Yeah, I didn't think about how it's going to get this out of here. Unless I put a relay here. Like, snip this line, put a relay here. Have this go into a relay. It's not gonna look pretty, but it will work. It'll be fine until I change the config file. Because there's gotta be some config file that's telling it that lava is good as campfire, which is bullshit. And I just need to change that. Because that's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit. Or I go to the whole entire thing about making biofuel. It technically is a clean burning fuel. I know how to get netherrack and go to the process to make it. And it would give me something to do create. For now, I'm gonna put that there. Put this relay here. It was smart. It was real smart. Real smart. Not bringing over my wiring. Real smart. Our genius. Really need a backdoor in this place. I also forgot to bring the snippers with me, so just gonna have to break this point here. Put that back there. Okay. There we go. I mean, oh right, the system is not going to pull out because currently the battery, where all this power is going, is currently full. Yeah, so this has to burn through a bit of battery power first. So fuel. Okay. So I think that's gonna do it for here. What I'm gonna do is in between streams, I'm gonna go ahead and actually finish building the walls of this place. Finish up the path, put some lightings in, because next stream I am gonna go ahead and play on a normal difficulty so we can actually start getting mobs and whatnot. Am I ready to fight them? Fuck no. But I have claimed my area, so creepers shouldn't explode it. I'm also gonna mess with the config file, so the Tinker's construct thingy will actually, you know, double my ores. Like I want it to. And I think what I'm gonna do is put a roof on this place here, put up some stairs going up to there, and the second floor we're gonna make biofuel. And we're just gonna have biofuel stockpiled until we go and make a blaze burner with a straw, because I don't think it takes that much to make a straw. No, it doesn't. It just takes a rolling machine, and that's easy to make. Alright. So you know what? Biofuel is green. I'm gonna accept it as green. And yeah, sure, we're gonna go with that. Because I want power that is reliable, sufficient, good power, damn it. Now I think when I put this up to like biofuel, it might blow out the low V wire. I don't know. Because right now all it's saying is 45 FE per tick, and low V, you know, low V handles 260 256 FE per tick. So as long as I'm below that, then low the wire can handle that. Alright, let me check the book. Let me check the book. Oh, let me take a selfie. Selfie. Let me take a selfie. Selfie. Alright, let me check the manual. Alright, and has an input value of 256 and a maximum transfer rate of let me make a multimeter or a multimeter. Please tell me this is easy to make. Alright, not a trinket, but I mean that's fully charged. Are you telling me that's it? That's all it does, is just shows me what the final thing is? Please tell me that's not the only thing. And she stored 5,000 flux or 5 kiloflux. 256. So 2046 is the max transfer rate. Okay, so as long as I don't see that, I'm fine. Alright. So this thing's actually fucking useless. I mean, it'd be useful if I didn't have Wayla, but with Wayla, it's useless. Alright, folks. Thank you, whether you're watching this live or watching the VODs. I'm Cliff Biggs. I'm signing out. I'm going to do some off-screen building, so next time we come in, we're going to have a nice-looking place. If I do say so myself. Other than that, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell to receive a notification of when I'm streaming, because you can't trust my streaming site. Oh, I stream wherever the fuck I want to stream. Yeah, that's how unreliable I am. I'm also going to go ahead and make some more disk drives, because these are currently filling up. So, off-stream, just going to go ahead and fill this all up with like 1K disk drives. I'm not going to do anything off-screen that you haven't seen me do on-stream, so if I have to make a 4K disk drive on-stream, I'm not going to make it off-stream. So I'm going to do that. And that's pretty good on power generation. Hopefully next stream we'll make the biofuel setup, and we'll be good for power generation. I can go ahead and start getting into mechanism and start doing 3 times ore doubling at the very least. As well as getting into like once I get 3 times ore doubling popping off, I can go ahead, process all my ores, have them go into this chest over here, because that would be great with like some logistical pipes. Or I think I can just put, is that how this works? Hold on. If I go here, right? Oh. Yeah, that is how this works. Okay, so if I say brass ingots there, and then I go ahead and I take all this out, and I throw it in the system here. Oh, there's my brass ingots. That is how that works. Okay, so I think I can do that. And do you accept upgrades? Or is it just I can't put an upgrade on, say, take more stuff? Because that's kind of limiting if it's only 9. It's 9, right? 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's just 9. Alright. So if that's the case, I can put like 9 raw materials there. I'm also going to go ahead and build this up. Let's make it like yay high. And if this can accept 9 different things, that's what we're going to do. Put 9 different things in there. Alright. So there's going to be some off-stream building. And next stream, biofuel. Deem biofuel green enough for my green energy purposes. Alright. Bye.